here with Neil, we're going to go through all the mandatory poses. Your first pose is your front double bicep. Make sure that you grab your thumbs, come up, peek your biceps by twisting your fist back. Kick your elbows forward just a little bit. Always bring your fist a little bit away from your head. You don't want to be real close. You want to take up a lot of space. In most cases, the judges don't mind where you put your leg. You can stick your leg out. You can keep it close. Flare out your lats. Stay big. Sometimes you see people crunch down and try to show their abs, but most of the time it doesn't look that good. Relax into your front relaxed pose. Your next pose is your hands overhead, abs and thigh. One fist back, the other hand, inner fist, next to the other one. Most times you see people grabbing their head and pulling forward. It doesn't look good. You want to keep your head up in everything you do. One fist, top of the other fist, lean back. By leaning back, you're showing your lower abs. Now you breathe out. The judges are looking up at you, so it's going to see all your abs. Stick one leg out. Either toe forward or heel forward, depending on how your leg looks. If you have a good teardrop, you want to go heel forward. It's going to show cross serrations up your leg. If you have a good sweep to your leg, come down with your toe, point your knee out. You can use either leg. Breathe out, but don't make a lot of noise doing it. Just breathe the air out and hold it. You don't have to do a lot of twisting back and forth. All this is annoying to the judges. You want to act like people are taking a picture of you in that pose. Hit the pose, stay in the pose. Back into the front relaxed pose. Give it a couple seconds. You know what's coming. The judge is going to call for the front lat spread. Most times, leave your heels together. Thumbs behind your body. Bring your thumbs out. Now you're going to stop where your lat ends. Like you're riding a bike. Stop here. Bring your fist into your body. Don't come too much forward with your elbows. Stop at the side. Again, lean that back because you're going to fill in that space and make your lats look that much bigger. It's shoulders out, lats out, chest up. You're not crunching down, you're staying big. Just push your knees out a little bit. Make a sweep look on the side, showing the symmetry of your whole body. Relax. Your next pose is your favorite side chest. You can go to the right or the left. Some shows make you do both sides. In this show, you only have to do your favorite because they're pretty much going to look the same. First thing you do is set up your legs. Take your toe, stick it into that gap in the other leg. Your far leg is going to stay straight. The leg towards the judges is going to be bent with your toe in. Squash your hamstring against the other leg. Don't pose this leg hard. Leave it loose. Push and squash that hamstring out. With the arm towards the judges, use your pinky and grab it into your thumb. Make your wrist look tiny. By doing this, you're taking up a lot of space, grabbing in your forearm. Grab your hand. Bring it in. Chest out and big. Air in your chest. A lot of times you see people going like this. They're looking tiny next to the big guy. Stay big. Into your rib cage. Back with your elbow. Keep your elbow forward. Curl your wrist up. Make your bicep peak. Stay big in the chest. Remember to squash the leg. Relax. Face forward. Judges are going to call for your favorite side tricep. Either side. You can go back. You can go to the other side. Try the other side. Remember your leg. This leg, the far leg, stays straight. The leg towards the judges. You're putting your toe in. Squashed your hamstring against the other leg. you're going to take your fingers, you're going to grab your fingers with your back arm. You're going to straighten out your arm and squash your tricep against your body. Bring your shoulder back. Take your wrist and turn it this way. You're leaving your hand this way. Use this hand, grab your fingers from the other side. There you go. Straighten out your arm. Bring your shoulder back. Like that. Stay there. The only time you're going to show the back side of this horseshoe type tricep is when you turn your body to do it. You're not going to turn just your arm. You're going to stay in the position and twist your whole body. And then back. You're not going to do this a lot, maybe just once. Or you can just stay in this position forward. Always keep this arm straight. Really show that hamstring. Keep your head up. Relax. Face forward again in a relaxed pose until the head judge tells you to turn around. Turn around. First thing you do, they're going to call for your rear double bicep. You do your leg first. Point your knee out a little bit to the side. Tighten your calf. Hands above your head and come down into a front double bicep type pose. Turn your head to one side. Curl your wrist back and peek your biceps. Now just bring your elbows forward a little bit to flare out your lats. Very good. Relax. Stay in that position. Judge is going to call for a rear lat spread. Spike your calf, either one. Take your thumbs and stick them out. Touch them together. Come forward with your elbows. Wrist into the body. Keep your lats out big. If you go forward too much, you're going to look like a turtle. Nobody's going to see your back. Stay straight. Remember, the judges are looking up at you. Relax. Face forward. Very difficult pose. Hands on hips, most muscular. Thumbs forward. Hands back like this and open. Thumbs forward, stick one leg out. Again, you can go heel down or toe down, depends on what you want to do. Most times on this one, you go heel down. Tighten your leg. Come forward with the elbows. And squash down to show your traps. Try to get a line through your chest. Breathe out, show your abs. It's abs, line in the chest, traps. Relax. Optional pose, most likely you're going to call for. Everyone's favorite, crab, most muscular. One leg out. Act like you're sticking your head through a hole. Show your traps, show your shoulders, show your biceps. Curl. Remember to stick your elbows out. Take up space when you're doing it. Not like this, down in front of you. Not everybody looks good in this pose, so there's a couple options for you. You can stay up and come down, or you can go really, really far forward. Usually you go too far forward, it's going to hide a lot of your body. So you want to stay just in the middle of that. Try one more time. Curl your wrist up. Elbows out. Take up room. Very good. Relax. I'm going to show you a couple optional poses. One is you can touch one wrist to the other. One leg down. You could also do your most muscular this way. Relax. Optional pose to show a hamstring. You turn to either side. The opposite leg that's facing the judge will come back. So in this case, take your right leg back. Curl it up. I would show you hamstring this way, back and curl. You turn around a little bit more. Sometimes the judges will ask you to face the back. Show a hamstring. Relax. Another optional pose, sometimes they ask you to show your calves. So practice this one Stay out in a lat spread. Go up on your toes. Just practice this because you never know who's going to ask you to do it. At what show? Face forward. Another good tip, when somebody calls your number, the head judge calls you out to switch places with another person. Remember, your number is always going to be on your right side. It's going to be in a button. Remember what that number is, because they're not going to call your name. When they call your number, I'm 1 and you're 2. Say, hey, number 2, switch with number 1. Put your hand up. Look at that guy. Don't get forward in line, step back. Switch places. That's the proper way to do it. Remember when you're doing your quarter turns, always turn to the right. Remember where your right is. You always get the guy that goes to the left. Look experienced. Thanks, Neil.